spark is enough to reignite a revolution. The Bone Shaker, our train, travels the rail connecting our two worlds. The last surviving remains of the pyre drives the heart of our engine. The Gilded Wing will stop at nothing to destroy it. But the champions of Hell will defend what's ours. Because if we don't, there will be nothing left to defend.
Hello everybody and welcome to a new series. This time we'll be playing Monster Train, but a new DLC is dropped called The Last Divinity, which I've not seen. So I have experience in playing Monster Train. I played it when it originally came out. I think this was like maybe over a year ago now. I don't remember exactly when. Probably should have looked it up. But none of this is on recording, so I thought when this dropped, I thought we'd definitely try this DLC out. It's a deck building game, but has kind of, again, unique mechanics, and we'll get into that as we start a run. We're just going to do a standard run for now, so let's start a new run. So there was a message, but I had to skip it, and I'm going to lie, I did start a recording before, we didn't actually get into the run, but my kitten jumped on my partner's back, and she screamed bloody murder, so I decided not to have any potential questioning from the police if she was missing over the next day. I've not killed her, but it was a horrific scream, I'm not going to lie. But there is a new clan called the Wurmkin. So they resurrect the reclusive Wurmkin. These keepers of Titan lore and history bring the power they stored over millennia of dedicated study and isolation. Okay, so their champion is Spine Chief, and they have Fracture, which applies Reap. So Reap, unit takes 1 damage per stack of Reap. Is that Reap the symbol? I don't know. After combat ends, does not decrease. Adds gems by playing infused cards. The Wurmkin uses that power to spells and abilities. Okay, so that's a new effect. That isn't Reap, it's just something else, like a gem. Gem can exceed blacked out gem, but excess gem will be removed. Okay. We'll learn by playing, I think. So I got up to Covenant rank 12. I'm going to take this all the way back down to 1 though, because I've never seen this clan before. There's going to be new enemies, so let's just do a Covenant rank 1 with the new class. So one of the nice things about this game is, these 5 clans were in the basic game, which you've seen before, and all have very unique playstyles. But one thing is, you have a primary clan, and then you pick an allied clan. For now, I'm just going to random it, because I don't know what is the optimal, but there is definitely optimal builds between your primary and secondary. Covenant rank 1, oh, you can't disable Covenant. We'll do Covenant rank 1, it should be okay for us. We're not going to add any mutators, and we've never got to, I never got to Covenant rank 25. I was going to do a fresh save file, but all you really do is unlock cards, and I think most people have come to see the Wurmkin anyway, if you've already got love for this game, so let us depart. So starting cards, we have Shelter, so it has Consume, which means the card is going to be played once per battle, and then just is removed. It applies 2 armor per gem to friendly units. Okay? So this is all friendly units, not the unit you're targeting. We have the Melting Remnant as our second class. So they have apply 10 strength, or their attack, and Burnout 2. So Burnout counts down, and when it goes to 0, it dies. A lot of the Melting Remnant is about killing the units and bringing them back to life. And we have Extract 3. So you lose these gems after you play this card. If you cannot, the card cannot be played. So Charged Echoes. Oh, sorry. So it draws 3. Apply Consume to drawn spells. Okay, that's quite interesting. So these are called Echoes, I guess. Charged Echoes. Okay. Take on Pact Shards in exchange for rewards. The more you have, the more powerful your enemies will grow. If you defeat the Seraph with 100 or more, you will unlock the true final battle. Okay. So I knew the DLC added some more stuff to the game, but this is what it is. So we can upgrade our champion first. So friendly units, and this gets all friendly units, have 5 attack per the charged echoes. Or strike, gain a charged echo. Okay. Triggers when attacking. Let's for now try and get as many echoes as possible. We'll take this Spine Chief. Gain an artifact. So grant +1 stack of Reap each time it is applied. Okay. Or apply Daze 3 and Melee Weakness 1 to enemy units on the bottom floor in the first wave of combat. So I know this is like pretty good for us. I'm going to see what this Reap is. So I'm going to take the Reap artifact. It's a new mechanic. And gain an artifact and 15 of the pact shards. So we want to get to 100 shards to fight the true boss. I'm happy to try and fight the true boss. I'm ready, game. When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. We have Consume cards, so that's not too bad. Before each battle, set the pyre health to 50. If this reduces pyre health, gain 3 gold for each health lost. No. Or 25% to deal 5 damage when an enemy unit enters the terrain. That's pretty nice because there are some enemies that might have 1 HP and a lot of armor. But I think I'm going to take Traitor's Quill. And we're going to proceed. So this is going to make the game harder as well, apparently. So one of the things about Monstering, if you've never seen it before... Oh, they've added this threat level. So threat level medium. As you gain more shards, more enemies before the boss will be upgraded and the boss itself will grow stronger. Includes bonuses to attack, health, and status effects and abilities. One of the things that's nice about Loop... I was going to say Loop Hero. I've just been playing that all morning, by the way. If you want to timestamp this. One good thing about Monster Train is that you have these like gambits. So at the start of battle, an enemy unit will appear on every floor, but if we do it, we gain 75 gold. This means that the thing we need to protect, which is called the Pyre, which is the health is up here, is almost certainly going to take some damage. But gaining gold early is good to get rewards. So I'm going to try and do this, especially since we're on Covenant rank 1. Often, though, you probably would not want to take it, and some of them are downright too dangerous to take. So as you see, enemies as appearing on each floor. Build up charged echoes to empower Wurmkin units and spells on that floor. The charged echoes that exceed the available slots will disappear at the end of turn. Okay. Play infused cards to add echoes to that floor. The Wurmkin starting artifact Wormtooth applies infused to starter cards and 1 per draft. So clan starter cards are infused. 1 card in each draft pack will be infused. Okay. So this is infused. So okay, you can see it by the gemstone around it. So one thing that's interesting about Monster Train is the enemies that are trying to attack this Pyre. Your Pyre has HP, so it can attack back, but once its health is reduced to 0, you lose the run. But there are then battles on every floor, so we can't place enemies on the Pyre floor, but we can from here. The pips represent how many enemies we can have, and the pips say how much space it takes. So our champion takes 3 space, and we have 5, so we could put 1 up there. This is the same on every floor, and there's 3 floors. At the end of a battle rotation, which will auto play out. So the front enemy attacks their front enemy, he attacks us, and so on. Once that plays out, enemies move up a floor. So any enemies that live through this will reach the Pyre, and so on. So for now, since we've just taken this trait that means that enemies have spawned on every floor, because normally they start at the bottom and move up, I'm going to put my champion up here. Okay. So he gains 1 echo when he attacks. He has 20 damage, so he'll kill the first unit, but you can't kill the second one because it will just rotate out. Sorry, it plays out 1 attack, and I think the enemies go first. So what's going to happen is they hit me, he hits me, he hits me. That's why I'm taking 15 damage now. It tells me what's going to happen. And then once that resolves, I hit once and kill him, and these 2 will ascend, unless I do something else, which I probably will do. So I can also put a Train Steward up here, and if I put the Train Steward at the front, he'll take 15 damage and die before he attacks. So I'm going to place him at the back, actually. Applying 10 attack for burnout is kind of pointless when they all have 1 HP, so I'm not going to do that. So Reap. Unit takes 1 damage per stack of echoes after combat ends. So I assume I can play this on the enemy. Yeah, it kills him. And I place this on that enemy. So now every enemy's dying before it comes up. These units are going to be raised. I should have mentioned in the top there is a mana cost, and we have, or it's an ember cost. We have 3 embers. We also have a draw pile which you can click on just to look into it to see what other cards are coming up. We have a discard pile, and then there'll be a symbol up here if we ever like remove one from the game. So I've got the speed high at the moment, just so that things resolve quickly. So apply 2 armor per echo to friendly units, and it consumes. That seems pretty strong right now. Reform a random unit. Okay, so Infused has gone on to this card instead, which isn't particularly useful for us. Reform, I think, means just bring one back to life. Yeah, return a defeated friendly unit to your hand and apply an attack plus burnout. So this is for the Melting Remnant. No one's died, so that's no real benefit. Train Stewards. If I put Train Stewards down here right now, they're just going to instantly die. Notice there's this Loop Fairy over here as well. I would like to kill him if I can, but I currently don't see a way of doing it. What I think I will do first, because I want to protect my champion as long as possible, is I think I will play this. But is there a better option? Lose an Echo after you play this card. Yeah, so I should play this one first. So we've both got 6 armor, so that reduces our damage. Armor is basically just HP on top of our health. So they have to eat through the armor first. Then I'm going to remove some of my Echoes to draw 3 cards and apply Consume to them. So these now have Consume. Currently, every unit is dying on here. I'm not 100%... Oh no, sorry, 1 unit is living still. That makes sense. So we could Consume again, but that doesn't really help. So look, my problem right now is if I just place Train Stewards anywhere, they're just going to instantly die. So, but I can bring them back to life, so there is a reason to do it. So you know what? I think I will do that, just so that I can use like Primitive Mold to reform it. But I think for now, I just apply Reap to something. We can let our Pyre take some health, and I think I will in this case, just to kill him for more gold. Okay, that didn't work. We killed someone else. Oh, he takes 1 damage after the combat ends. He might escape then, depending on ordering. No, he died. So our Pyre took HP. We took 1 HP. One of the traits by these, by the way, is that they have Rage, which goes down over time. So their attack is getting lower and lower. So now I could place 2 Train Stewards on this floor, and 1 would live. But what I think I'm going to do first is... No, I will place 1 here, and then I'm going to apply 10 attack and burnout, I think, to the Train Steward up here. Although it doesn't really help us, actually. They only have 1 HP, so what's the point? I should reform a random unit. Okay. Oh, none available. I don't kill the unit, you fool. Anyway, we have Reap. I might as well protect my Pyre. We do have a train... Oh, we did get the Train Steward with burnout. Okay, that worked out fine. So he's going to burn out and die anyway, but we kill at least 1 of them. He's just going to take damage for us. Again, that's probably a misplay, actually. I mean, we should have placed him in the front to tank the 9 damage. That's fine. It's the first fight, and we're probably going to be okay. So, after a while, like a champion or a boss spawns, and in that case, the battle will auto-play out until either all your units die, or he dies. Right now, we have no one on the bottom floor, and I think we're going to keep it that way. So we give 10 attack and burnout to a unit, but I don't think I am for now. I think, though, what I will do is shelter up here. Not sure what killed him then. I think I'm missing something. How did he die? Okay, I'll try and like figure it out in the future. We have Infuse and Reap. We could just kill one of these immediately or put it on the boss. I think I'm just going to kill one of these immediately. That crystal is irrelevant. And now I could draw 3 cards and apply Consume to them, but honestly, I think we did make our fight on the 2nd and 3rd floor. So his deal is he adds these weights of contrition to our deck. They cost mana to play, and if they're in our hand, we take 3 damage. I'll accept that we're going to take 3 damage right now. So we're going to reform a random unit, and it's a Train Steward. And we're going to just use him as like fodder to take damage off the 2 hits. And then I think with the other 2 mana, I'm just going to give him more attack. So right now we're doing 105 damage to the boss. I've accepted that I'm going to take a little bit of higher damage. Again, the health is a resource. And now we're killing him. So he won't get through this battle. I should play this to not take damage. I can give him more attack. It doesn't really matter anymore, so let's just let this play out. And we get a victory. You get a point total and you get some spoils. So we got extra money then because we took the effect at the start of the battle. So we have now Echo Transfer, extract 2, so that takes 2 of our Echo Crystals, and it gives 15 attack, and I guess that's permanent, so that seems pretty strong. This has Infused on it, which we need to actually get the Echoes, or 5 attack per Echo. Picking units early is normally pretty good, so I'm going to take Bogfly. Oh, interesting, the cards that you can pick up toggle unit essences. Oh, okay. I don't remember that being in the game. So we can get infused on, I guess, random cards. So restore 12 health and apply burnout 3 to a friendly unit. Healing is quite nice. Drafts are normally pretty good, so they have very high attack. They attack twice as well, but very low HP. Or we can descend a unit and apply Dazed 1. So descend a unit that will go down a floor, and Dazed 1 means they won't attack for that turn. I normally like getting units first. So I think I'm going to take Draft. By the way, the cards in this case are gold just because I've won a run with them. They become gold when you do that. As I said, this is a save file that I've got cards on already. Accept shards in exchange for upgrading spells or combining units. Okay. So another thing, we get a choice. So we can either go to Merchant or Steel, so forge your units to gain new powers. We can get a Wurmkin unit, or we can get a Burning Remnant unit, and a forge a spell to gain new power. I think I'm going to go down this path. Now, normally I try to wait till I get a good unit to upgrade, but I really want to see what the Wurmkin units are. So, Etch. Triggers when a card is consumed on this floor. Apply Reap 3 to enemy units. Okay, that seems pretty nice. And he's a sweeper, so he hits every unit. Or Etch, he gains more attack. I'm going to try Glareminder. And Divine Temple. Let me just see what this is about. So we take on more pack shards, but we can gain things. So Purge Shown. Upgrade a spell to gain Purge and cost -1. I can't remember what Purge does actually. We don't seem to be able to hover over the text. Oh, there we go. We hover over the rune, of course. Once played, this card is removed from your deck for the rest of the run. That was it. No, we're not doing that. Sacrifice a unit to infuse its essence into another unit. Now that seems spicy. And I don't quite know what that means yet. Because this is new, this is DLC. So we can upgrade a spell to cost 2 less. We don't have any spells. You know what? Let's see what this plays out as. What am I looking at infusing? Honestly, can I infuse Bogfly into Glareminder? Did that work? Right, how do I look at my deck again? I know there's a way of doing it outside of battle. Let me just leave here. Ah, there it is, top left. Plus Bogfly. Yeah, it has worked. So I gain plus HP and 5 attack per shard. Honestly, I love that, because one of the things that I think was bad about the game before, and a bit of a restriction, is you wanted to get units early, and then after a certain point, there was no benefit to adding units. But now there is a benefit. Right, upgrade a unit with +1 capacity, attack, and HP. Yes, please. So this costs 90 gold. We have 225 right now. Who do I want to give attack and HP to? I could put this on the draft, because I gain more bang for my book then. But honestly, sweeping unit that does 20 damage seems excellent. I can give 5 attack plus 5 HP and burn out 1. I'm going to put that in my draft. And then I can just give 20 HP to a unit. Is there a unit right now that I just want HP on? Honestly, it might not be bad on the Bogfly, but I don't really want it to tank. So I think I'm going to save my money for right now. You can also re-roll or purge a card from your deck. Actually, purging a card doesn't seem too bad right now. What do I want to purge? honestly, the train stewards are going to become a liability eventually. So let's get a train steward out immediately. And let's go into the next battle. So you can hover the enemies, by the way, on the screen to see what they do. So we have someone with 1 attack and 1 health. He moves directly from the first floor to the 3rd floor, and other units on the same floor gain bonuses. So he's like a support unit. We saw the clergyman before, who starts with rage and it decays. And steel slate, so he has spikes, and he has 200 HP. So relentless combat in this unit continues until all enemies are defeated. This unit can't be routed. And spikes, when this unit spikes... So basically he's going to force us to have these long confrontations. I think this might be the boss, actually. So enemy units enter with 10 armor, and they get a unit draft. The threat level is incredibly high. Extreme, it's saying right now. But I'm going to try it anyway, because I don't know what this means yet, because this is new. We do have 40 of 100 shards. A unit draft is so strong that I'm willing to give them 10 armor. Again, our pyre can take HP damage. So what am I looking for at first? This is kind of what I'm looking for. I want Glareminder to be on the bottom floor. So what was his deal again? So he has Etch. So he applies Reap to 3 enemy units. And we can also just apply Reap to something. So what am I thinking of doing right now? I'm going to put the train steward in front of him. I'm going to Reap the unit that's not dying. So he's going to take 3 damage. Our Spine Chief is going to go up a floor. Let's get that floor. And then we're done. So he's going to just like sweep through. This guy's going to take some damage for us because we can't heal him right now. So literally, train steward is cannon fodder for us. Right, he moved up to the top floor and has 8 HP. He's only doing 5 damage, which isn't terrible, but I think for now, we just let him go. He can do what he wants. So I'm going to put another train steward in here. I'm going to apply Reap. In fact, every unit here is dying. He's dying. I might as well... Oh. You know what? Actually, I might as well put it down here. Because I get another thingy, an echo. I'm just trying to think. So they're doing 5, 16, so 21. 22 damage. I'm just thinking if there's a way that I can take more damage off. So 5 will go here. If I give him 2 armor, that doesn't move the needle. And if I give him 4 armor, it still doesn't move the needle. Oh, it's 2 per thing, sorry, so it's 4. So 12. Yeah, if I use both of these, he'll take 1 more attack to save him. And actually, I can't do that. So we're not going to do it. I've only got 1 mana. I'm just going to end the turn. This is a bit spicy though, because he's probably one of our strongest units. So no one is spawning right now, which is kind of annoying. So reform a random unit. We got train steward. That was actually pointless. Why did I do that? Oh well. We got the enchant anyway. Apply burnout to a friendly unit. Just put train steward in front of him and just leave it alone. Yeah. End turn. So here's the boss. I think he's new. I don't recognize him. Right. So how do we want to do this? So this is infused, so we can reform a random unit. And I think I'm going to do that right now. So we've got the train steward with burnout 1. What am I going to do with him? I'm going to let him burn out. We then can apply Reap to someone. And right now, he swipes, so I don't really care. So I'm going to put the Reap on the boss. In fact, he's dead already. But just to show off, give 10 armor. I guess that's the only way we can gain HP. And let's carry on. As I said, swipe is such a strong ability. There's also sound effects to this. I turned them quite low. In fact, I might change that quickly. Sound effects, you come up. Probably shouldn't be doing this right now, but I do like the chungus of metal, the chunking of metal. Right, Boundless Echoes. Infuse and consume. Apply infuse to cards in your hands. That seems pretty good. Extract 1. Apply 10 HP. That's a heal. We were just saying we were kind of looking for a heal, so I think I might take that. Although, I'm going to take this for now. We could apply Burnout to him. That is a dangerous game to play, but it is a form of heal. Infuse, consume, apply Burnout 5 to a friendly Burnout unit. I think I'm going to take this, or do I take a giraffe? I should take a giraffe. We want units and another unit. I think this is new. Hatch, summon a Kinhost Pupa. What is a Kinhost Pupa? Armor 20, multi-strike 1, strike, apply reap 1 to enemy units. And it has shell 8. At the end of turn, remove an echo from the floor to remove shell from the unit. When all shells removed, hatch the unit. I've never seen the unit. Let's take it. By the way, you can also skip for gold, but I'm not turning down a new unit. So Hellvent is really nice. You can duplicate a card in your deck. And honestly, I know I said I wanted units, but I think I will take this pathway. Because Divine Boon, I gain 100 gold for 10 more difficulty. Okay, I thought it was the same shrine as before. I was going to try and improve it. Okay, let's do this. Concealed Caves is like a random scenario. A penance yard comes into view, a truly terrible sight. Dead Hellborn from across the 9 rings of hell are strung up as atonement just for existing. At the base of these awful contraptions are some familiar blights, but peeking through you can see something of value underneath the rubble, which how do you expect further? So I can either gain Ember, which gives us a card that can be removed from the deck. It's just basically a bad card. The black ones are typically like curses. So Pennant Remains, gain 3 deadweight, unplayable, unpurgeable. Or the Broken Shards, gain Weathered Cold Stones, gain 3 Vengeful Shards. And this makes Apaya take damage. I'm going to try and take this. So the reason that I'm going to do this, and it doesn't really say anything so far, is that these can be changed into a calcified. It's not a calcified ember. You can get changed into another ember at some point, which I think is plus ember. So I'm going to try and take that. It also gave us Ember Stasis, so we can always play them at a difficult scenario to do 120 damage to the front unit. This event isn't new. I've seen it come before. I often don't take anything when it comes up. So we'll take the player health, go back to full, and we're going to duplicate a card. What card do I want to duplicate? Honestly, give me another Glareminder. Oh, they've changed that. So that used to be free, but now it takes pack shards. Okay, game. I see what you're throwing at me. Threat level very high again. Enemy units enter with armor 4. Talos attacks every turn and pushes attack units back. So Talos attacks quickly and decisively with powerful blows. Okay. So this is, I think, one of the main boss fights. And I think there used to be 3 during the run. So yeah, she'll move between floors right now, and we can target her if there's no enemy, we'll hit her. You can do damage to her outside of battle, but eventually she'll enter the train proper. So this, I think we want to place at the top to give it as long a time as possible to be summoned. Shelter. Apply armor to all units. Honestly, that doesn't really help me right now. I'm going to just place this guy... Oh, I don't really want to place him at the bottom. You know what? I'm going to place him at the top. This is kind of dangerous. And then I think I'm going to consume this and apply... Oh no, I won't. I forgot the card already. Give me a break. We did get a damage on the boss, but it's kind of negligible. So, Incant triggers when you play a spell on this floor, so we have to be careful about playing spells on that floor. That being said, I want my Reaper Boy down here. That's for certain. He right now is only taking 7 damage, he kills him. I could put Train Steward in front of him just again to protect, and I think I will. So I don't want to place the Incant on this floor right now. I would like to use the Reap though. So the Reap, unit takes 1 damage per stack of crystals after the combat ends. Okay, that's how someone died before. I guess he moved to a floor where I had crystals, whereas they didn't before. I get it. I get it. I don't mind this guy dying per se as well. I'm just wondering whether or not I put Burnout on him or I fracture a unit that's coming up. He heals too, but... I also should have put this at the back, by the way. There was a bit of a misplay from me. If he dies, he dies. Right. I'm just trying to think. 20? 40? Let me put it on the healer. Let's go. Our Emperor is looking like it's going to take some damage here, though. Right, there's our other Glareminder. So, our Shell unit is definitely going to die. I've messed it up. That's fine. It's fine. We can bring him back. He can be rebuilt. So what am I thinking of doing? I have no units to reform. Honestly, every other card on my deck is pointless. I don't really want to put Burnout 2 on this unit right now to give more attack. It doesn't really move the needle. So again, this is a pretty bad turn for us because they're going to get up to the Pyre. He does a heal as well, so our Pyre's going to take a big chunk of damage. Fortunately, our Pyre, by the way, I think attacks through every unit. So we can't get stuck in a loop like that and just die eventually. Right, Draft is nice. He has Burnout 1, so he's going to die. Oh, Burnout 2, sorry, he's improved. So he's going to die in 2 turns. We could reform a random unit. And we will reform you, I think. Although it's a bit pointless. No, it's not. I think he retains the Burnout, if I remember. And then we might as well infuse again. Shall. At the end of turn, remove things. So X gives us more. How much shielding? You're dead. Let's just put Reap on you. So our shell burnt out. I don't know if he took... Yeah, he took those first. Okay, that was kind of a bad combo, I guess. But I'm hoping to eventually get Burnout on him so he lasts longer. So I don't need Armor here. Armor here wouldn't necessarily be too bad, but we're currently not getting it. No. Oh, you need to extract. You have to extract. Okay. Okay. I get it. Alright, let's place a Draft here then. He's going to be extinguished, which is fine. And the Train Steward can just come down here and take a hit for us. I don't think I need to play Shelter right now. We can get it better in the future. Sometimes it's better to play Consume Cards just to get him out of the deck, but I'm not in that situation. Right, she is now just going to continuously fight us. I could just do 120 damage and get that out of my deck, but I don't think I will. You're dead, so I think I'll just focus on this floor right now. I can reform a random unit. But honestly, that was a pretty good hit for us. But I can't play you right now. I need to hold on to you. I think I Reap onto you. And honestly, how many attacks are you going to make? So he does 103 damage right now. I think putting Burnout 2 on him for 10 damage is not worth it, so I think we just play this out again. I could put Train Steward as well up here, but I'd rather try and get that Draft again. Right. Apply Infuse to cards in hand. Do I want to do that here? I could get in armor. You only have 5 HP. If I Reap 3 to units, you don't really gain any benefit off the crystal, so I'm going to put it up here. Then I'm going to gain a random unit, but I'm going to do it on this floor. It's a Train Steward. Okay, it was a bad hit for us, but apply armor to units. We might as well do that now. Yep, that's nice. 206 damage. Honestly, I'm hoping we don't lose here. Apaya has 67 health. No, Apaya will kill us, so that's at least okay. Reform a random unit, please. Honestly, what a get for us. Nope, what a terrible get for us. We can't play him. You can take a hit for us though, so we can do 20 more damage. You can be reaped. And sadly we can't do anything with that. You would have been great to get before, but she's going to get one hit on a Pyre. And then dies. Honestly, pretty good. Right, consume cards in your hand, add Draft unit to your hand. No. Apply 6 attack per Echo and clear crystals. I'm intrigued why it's used clear. I presume clear means it removes it all? I'm not sure. Or apply Endless to a friendly unit. So Endless means that the card keeps coming back even after it dies. I can think of situations where that'd be useful. But I'm not sure now is the time to do it. I think I'm going to skip. So this could be nice to put on a, like the shell unit so it comes back. But I don't think the synergy is worth it just for that shell unit. Because when it dies, I guess, from its shell thing, it can come back and we can reuse it. I honestly don't think it's worth it. Bog Chrysalis. So it has shell 5 infused. Hatch summon 2 Bogfly units. Okay, I get you. Raw attack and HP. Or Paraffin Enforcer. Strike. Apply Rage through to friendly burnout units. I'm going to keep taking worms. The Wurmkin ones. When you beat a boss, you can get a choice between 1 extra Ember, 1 draw, or 1 capacity. I think I'm going to take capacity. It also improves your Ember. I should mention, by the way, things that get summoned into a floor with like restricted capacity can break the capacity limit. So those hatchlings don't bother me at all. Do we want another unit? Or do I want to forge my unit to gain new powers? We have a lot of money, so I'd like to use it. So I think I'm going to come along this path, even though I lose a Wurmkin unit. So give me gold. Give me Remnant Banner. Okay, Legion of Wax is an insane card, by the way, and I'm going to take it. So it summons 2 Twin of Wax and apply this unit's upgrades and stat changes. It's almost a run-winning card. I don't know if they've changed it. Upgrade a unit with 3 attack per Echo. Okay, that's a new thing. Echo Stone. Upgrade a unit with health. Honestly, give me 3 attack per Echo Stone. And what am I going to put that on at the moment? I should probably put it on my Glareminder, because he gets powered up anyway. So we've got a really nice Glareminder. I think I'm going to re-roll them. These are not what I'm looking for right now. Large Stone. So I'm thinking right now I'm going to put Legion of Wax on a floor with like one of the eggs or something. So I'm going to stick it on that. And Legion of Wax, give me 10 more attack, please. 3 attack per crystal. Honestly, you can go on the other Glareminder. So right now, I'm going to hit a capacity issue. Fortunately, we have 6 capacity, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, I thought you could reroll multiple times, but I guess you can't. I'm going to purge a card, though. Which card? Train Steward. Just get out. You're actually useless. And then we leave. Upgrade our champion. So he has multi-strike instead. Or, friendly units have 5 attack per thing. Honestly, give me multi-strike. And then, the Divine Temple. We can make the run harder to gain Instinct. Starts in your opening hand. Okay, I can think of cards I want to put in my hand. Upgrade spells cost 2 less, don't really have it. Sacrifice a unit to infuse its essence into another unit. Now, this could be actually insanity. But what if I infuse Legion of Wax, extinguish, summon 2 Twin of Wax, and apply it to units' upgrades and stat changes? How did this change, by the way? Where's the one I actually did do it on? Glareminder, sorry. It just gained its effect. It didn't gain its attack and stuff. Or, how about I put Glareminder into a Legion of Wax? I'm just trying to think here. I feel like I can make a very good play, but I'm not sure if it'll work. So what I'm thinking at the moment is taking one of our Glareminders and sticking it onto Legion of Wax. I think we lose the upgrade, which is interesting, but not too problematic. My worry is if I don't lose it, then I'm going to get a 6 capacity unit. I think we have to do it for science. So, Legion of... So, which unit I'm going to sacrifice? Oh, you can't sacrifice a unit that has something on it. Okay, this is awkward. Very awkward. Okay, I have a new plan. We're going to sacrifice a draft. And we're going to stick it on Legion of Wax. No, that'd That would be pretty terrible. We'll stick it on a draft, so we'll have draft plus draft. Not the upgrade change I was looking for, but an upgraded spell to gain intrinsic. Honestly... Oh, it's a spell. Okay, there's no spells that really I want to put in my hand. Let's just leave. We're nearly at the point where we can summon that extra boss anyway. I think we have improved ourselves. Was there anything else in here? No, we're done. I could purchase another card, but I think I'll save my money. We definitely want Train Druids out of the deck. Enemy units with Spell Shield too. We're not doing spell damage, that's a definite take. So Relentless, yeah, he's the boss. Has a lot of attack. This guy will add Weights of Contradiction to our deck, so our Pyre takes damage unless we expend a mana. So they're kind of annoying. And Clip Guardian is just a good, like, unit. No worries. Right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the sweep unit. You're going to put a Weight of Contradiction to my deck, which is really annoying. But I can't really stop you, I think. I honestly don't have places to put the shell units as well. Honestly, I kind of wish I'd infused that into that, or that into this, sorry. Am I going to play all three cards? Am I going to play 3 cards in my hand? I think I am. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. I'll do that. I do that. And I do that. So the shell's going to all be eaten. I'm planning for the future. We get a Weight of Contradiction. That isn't a huge issue. We want a sweep unit here to kill this guy. Then after that, I honestly think I just play the Weight of Contradiction. Extract 3. That doesn't really help me, but it puts Consume on my cards. Honestly, I think for now, we just stick a Reap on someone, which isn't actually going to do anything. Stick Reap on you, just to kill you a little bit faster, and then in turn. So again, we built from the top. Right, Legion of Wax we're going to put on the bottom. Like so. We can then... Oh, we can't do that, so we might as well do this. I'm going to put the trains... Oh, I can't afford it, never mind. We're going to stop. Are we going to lose you? Oh, he's about to hatch, I think. I'm not sure what this exclamation point is. Suffy's going to get to a pyre again, but it's not the end of the world. We built a little bit too slowly, but this guy is great for killing the boss. Right, we're going to have another Glareminder. He's going to immediately be played. 2 weights. Just get rid of them. And honestly, we're basically full up now. We just have a spot for a draft. That hurt. Our Pyre's on 36 health. We got there eventually, though. So yeah, when it hatched, I guess that's what the exclamation mark was. It was going to die to hatching. We have 2 Bogflies now. And to get any use from them, we should really be using Primitive Mold up here. Gives us another Bog Chrysalis. I don't think we can do anything with that, so I'm going to put it here just so he dies to get out of the deck. You're going to remove those crystals anyway, whatever. Oh, maybe I can get you to hatch. I wonder if hatch happens first. I guess for science. Burnout happens first. Oh, he's still talking up things though. Oh, I think he has 5 shell. Okay. Fair enough. It is the boss wave. What can I do to help? Do you want to take 1 hit for me so that our Legion of Wax lives? No. You come back here. And then I'm going to put Burnout 2 on you. You're already dead. You're already dead. So you're going to see why Legion of Wax is so strong. So it summons 2 Legions of Waxes. And when they die, they split into more. So it's just enemy after enemy. I know I just said about sound effects, but let's pull them down a bit because they were peaking above me, I think. We'll get the audio there in the end. Echoes of the Past. Apply 6 per echo and then clear echoes. Extract 1. Deal 5 damage twice. Slay. Gain 2. Okay, that's an attack. I'm going to take it. Because sometimes there are 1 attack units that are annoying. Apply Stealth 2 to friendly units. So they can't be targeted. That's kind of nice. Deal 5 damage, slay. Increase the damage by 3 permanently. That's also nice. Or reform 2 random units. Right now we're not really looking at reforming units. I might take Stealth though. It could be nice for like our little shell boys. But I definitely want to take the cost down from 2. Let's try it. I've never won a run with this apparently, so let's try and make it now. There is another Vortex. The Divine Hoard. There's a Vortex to remove 2 cards from my deck, or I can get Scenario and duplicate a card. I think the winning play is to get another Legion of Wax, but I don't think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to come down this path to upgrade a spell. And I can remove some cards from my deck that are useless and gain Pyre health. But I did take a lot of Pyre damage. Train Steward, get out of my deck. You are useless to me. Oh, I can remove 2, so get rid of the other Train Steward. I forgot that there were 2. Gain an artifact. At the start of battle, summon 4 random units from your deck on the middle floor. That sounds incredible because it gets around capacity issues. So welcome. And now, what am I looking for? Upgrade a spell to gain holdover. So when it's placed on top of your draw pile next turn. Okay, I can see the benefit. 20 magic power and consume. So I could do 20 damage twice. It consumes it. No. Upgrade spell to cost 1 less. Yes. That costing 1 is nice. Do I want a spell always in my hand? I don't think so. I mean, if it's going to do it on anything, I would do it on Revenge of the Damned. You have to extract on it. And it could be nice against certain enemies to have it back in my hand, but honestly, I think I'd rather the draw. Do I want to purge a card? Oh, I'll re-roll first, by the way. Upgrade spell to gain Permafrost. So, if this card is drawn, it won't be discarded at the end of the turn. It'll stay until the card is played. There is a card that I can think of using this on, and it is Bounding Echoes. So I can pick to use it at the best time. So let's try that. It also consumes, so it's not too much of a problem. Do I want to reduce a spell cost by 1 more? Yes. Which spell do I think is essential for the deck? Which one am I going to play multiple times? It's either going to be the Stealth one, or it's going to be Revenge of the Damned. I think it's going to be Revenge of the Damned, so let's make that 0. An upgrade spell with 10 power. Let's lean into it. So 15 damage now to Slay. I can also purge cards from my deck. Is there something I desperately want to purge? These have all got Infused, which right now I desperately need. Honestly, I kind of think I should remove the Kinhost Vessel. I don't think we're going to really use it. But we're definitely not going to use Primitive Molds. We do lose like the Infused, and we could always just like throw them away. But Refund is not important for us, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And leave. Save a little bit of gold. Right, what have you got? You have Stealth. You're incredibly annoying to deal with. So non-boss enemies will restore all health when they move up the floor for a random artifact. No, I'm not turning that on this time. Or Pyre health is too low for me to make that risk. They have an Extinguisher. So if those units die, their allies get attacked. Okay? This boss is incredibly annoying, by the way. I remember him from the base game. That was a really low roll, by the way, but you can see we're over capacity now. Those being at the front is pretty annoying. So, we can do 15 damage twice, i.e. 30 damage, to kill a unit and gain the echoes. But I need an echo first to do that. So how am I going to do this? Legion of Wax into the fray. I'm then going to use my primitive molds to use this to kill you, which is excellent. And then our Spine Chief can come at the top. Okay, this feels really nice right now. So we're happy if he dies and he's just the boss killer. You're dead, so I don't need to worry about you either. Right, you're the problem now. So I need to extract 3 to draw 3 and apply Consume to each one. So first I think I do that. Then I will use this. You have consume on you anyway. Is this the perfect time to use this? I'm only going to place 2 more cards. I don't need the armor. Stealth is okay, but not incredible. Honestly, let's do that. Apply stealth too. You're gonna die. You know what? I'm gonna leave you alive for a little bit longer and infuse again on this floor. And I'm gonna hold on to that for my next floor. Remember, we have double sweeper here. As I said, it's really painful how this worked out. I was hoping to get more of a benefit than we did. There is a limit cap, I think, to actually units on it, like cards. I think you can only have 7 on it, ignoring the capacity. Right, is this the point we want to use Bounding Echoes? Honestly, we don't gain too many uses anymore for the primitive mold. Yeah, okay, we use this now. To get you have burnout 1. Can I give you burnout more? Yes, I can give you burnout more. You're currently dying though. What's killing you? You have 10 armor. How are you dying? I don't understand. Anyway, let me put Reap on someone that's not going to die. And someone that is not going to die, it's you. Enter. Oh, he's still stealth. My bad. I get it. I get it. Speaking of being still stealthed, I'm going to stealth on this floor now. I can do 30 damage to an enemy, and if it kills it, it is removed from play. Do I want to do that? Everything dies on these floors, so it's only to protect my HP to do this. Let me use a draft down here to try and do a little bit more damage. Stealth has gone here. And honestly, let me just save some HP up there. This floor is like a tidy up floor, so it's killing almost everyone, but for a single unit. I mean... Oh, this doesn't consume as well. I thought it did consume. Okay. Again, kind of neat. I might as well just play the cards up here. Even if it's up burnout 1, I should just play it and get rid of it. And you won't die instead. The best I can think of doing is making him hatch. So you have Stealth 8, which is horrible, but I'm still doing 400 damage to you, which feels pretty good. I can gain armor. Okay, I think this is how we do this. You, be reaped. You, be reaped. And then, 12 armor, please. Didn't really change the needle too much, but I think we'll deal with this on the other floor. As well as stealth stats have gone. This enemy's very scary at the best times, but yeah, you're dead now. But what would I do in the optimal play? I think we do that, and then we do that. You gave me another Legion of Wax, which is pretty funny, but I can't place it, so... I'm dead. Cool. Deal 5 damage to enemy units per echo. Not really interested. Return a spell card from your discard pile to your hand and apply infused -1 energy and consume. Okay. Or infuse extract 3, apply day 3 to a unit and move it to the back. Honestly, none of these are really ticking any boxes for me. If anything, it's the AoE damage that I could see a use for, so I think I'll take AoE damage. And do I want another unit? Honestly, I don't want any weak units. Reform a unit and apply an additional 10. No. No. We skip this. Reform is not the way we're winning this run right now. Another Divine Temple. I don't know if there's any cards I really want to remove from the deck. There is a temptation to remove those shell cards just to make sure I get super good units, but I don't think that's that important right now. Improving my units would be nice, but how many units do I still need to improve? I can't improve Spike Chief as our champion. A Legion of Wax is fully upgraded, so that doesn't really do me much good. I don't want to remove all my infusions, so I think I go down this pathway. Health, money. What's in here, by the way? Sacrifice a unit to infuse its essence into another unit. Upgrade a spell with plus 30 magic power. How about 35 damage to all units? Yeah, I'll take that. Intrinsic stays in our hand. Now, what would I stick into another unit? Here's an interesting question. So we don't want to put Burnout on our other units. We lose out a big effect if we take these. But what if I take Shell on something? My only problem is I think it destroys the unit. So what I kind of want to do is put it on the Extinguish, a little Legion of Wax. But I think that I'll lose the Extinguish effect. What I could do though is put these two shells together. Sorry, the Kinhost Vessel and... Where's the other one? The Bog Chrysalis. So what do I want in the other one? I guess it's kind of irrelevant because they're both one cost, one things. Yeah, sure. Sacrifice. I'm just kind of interested to see what would happen. So summon 2 Bogfire units. Is that literally just what will happen? Because it doesn't say shell anymore. I have to find out. And then, we still have a store to go to. So one more echoes are added to a floor. Apply Reap 1 to a random unit twice. When played, your champion gains plus 50% max HP. That's pretty nice. When an egg unit is summoned, remove 3 shell and apply 30 armor. Honestly, this is probably the one that moves the needle the most for us, but it doesn't move by a lot. It's this or this. Let's take Mark of Exile. I think it's actually going to be more useful. We're not going to reroll because we can't buy anything. And let's leave. So, threat level very high. This is another boss, Fell the Wings of Light. You can tell actually up here who you're going to fight. So, our final boss is Seraph the Chaste. You should really look at this before like you do anything else. So he cleanses units effect. So we do want to go down that pathway, which fortunately we haven't. Okay, so there are Alabaster Guardians, who don't gain attack unless, I guess, they're in the same row as them. And they're immobile. We have a spicy floor here, I'm not going to lie. Deal 30 damage. So it's 0 plus 30 damage at the moment, so that will kill this unit. I think for now, I put my champion on the top floor. I put this here. And then we infuse a unit that doesn't exist. Just to gain an extra little bit of attack, and we end up there. So they're immobile, the statues, they don't move up the floor, so I can leave them alone. Deal 15 damage twice. If it kills a unit, we gain 2. There is a place where I can use this. Here. Nice. I should have looked to see if I wanted that, but I'll hold it in my hand for now. Reap is not that important right now. Where would I put Reap, though? Let's stick it on here. Just to give this guy some more things to... what's his name? I'm trying to give him the shell like bonus from the echoes. Right, there is a draft right at the very back of this. This is kind of hard to see. But I think I've got it on the right character and enter. Honestly, that would have been a good turn for Bounding Echoes. But I feel pretty good right now. So I can play stealth to all these units. Which I think I will. But am I going to play more cards? Honestly, I probably am, so... Let us go for it. Honestly, this is probably the best improvement I can get right now. Although they do gain plus attack, don't they? The bogflies. No, let's try and hatch something back here. I have to use this here, and I want to make everything stealthed. Then, I can apply Burnout 2, and it has infused. Go there. Then reform a random unit. Sure. We have none, but that's fine. So far, this is going excellent. Honestly, Legion of Waps, though, can really carry runs. And it's kind of what's happening right now. Again, what do we do down here? Well, I can put armor on these units and get rid of the cards from my deck. There is a slight temptation to do that, but I think we just fracture the high attack guy. You just go away. I don't really want to use this right now. We're all stealthed anyway, and no one's going to die, so I end my turn. How much damage have you taken, by the way? You still have 1300 HP. That's pretty good. Unfortunately for you, I can do 50 damage to all enemies, but I don't need to do that, so I won't. Gain stealth. I guess we reap you. And then we reform a random unit. There is a unit available. Who is it? Oh. So he does go into the pool. The pupa... Okay, that's nice. I didn't know shell would count as a destruction. I mean, oh, that was pointless. I don't know why he even did that. He dies. He takes away our things as well, I think. He takes our echoes away. Yeah, he took his echoes away, but that's fine. We can rebuild them. Infuse, extract 3, draw 3 cards, and apply consume to them. Or I could deal 15 damage twice. Die. I can put this on the draft. Again, let's pixel hunt the draft. And I got him. And I think I just hold on to these. Honestly, this card hasn't really impressed me so far. I think there's going to be edge cases where it'll be very useful. But I think you need a low ender cost deck. And we have got a pretty low one, but I still don't feel as though I can make the best use of it. Right. So we might as well play Whiplash again on you. Primitive Mold will summon the same guy again. He has Burnout 2 this time, so hopefully we can keep him alive. You'll summon him. I don't want to take the shell off right now. Deal 15 damage twice. This does extract off us. There is basically no use for me using any of these, so goodbye. So it's the final wave. We have nothing down here anyway, so let's not worry about it too much. Let's try and improve our upper floors as much as we can. One thing we can do is do that, Burnout to keep him alive. I can put stealth on every single unit again, which is pretty nice. And then, honestly, take the armor now. I think you're going to die on this floor. Yeah, you're dead. Sure, reap, reform a unit, end turn. Nice. Great, like, look, I suppose, for who spawned there, but... Ooh, return 5 consumed spells to the top of your draw pile. That's interesting. Interesting enough that I'm going to take it. Do I want capacity? Honestly, I think I want Pyre. Because we summon most of our enemies now with that ability. The capacity is irrelevant on the other floors because we don't have enough enemies. Sorry, just a second. Sorry, I just had to turn the light on. It's getting dark now. So give me an energy. I always underestimate draw. I very rarely take it. Okay, so this is very magmary, which is a bit worrying, but let's go through here this time. More health. What canvas thing are we going to see? As you pass the train graveyard, you notice several of your fallen allies. Within the Beast Gnarl's steel lie now extinguished pyre shards. Even further inside the rubble, you can make out some last protected treasures. Perhaps if you were to relight the pyre shards using some of your own, the trains would reveal their value. So I can either upgrade a unit for 25 HP, and we lose 3 pyre health. When your pyre kills a unit, restore 5 pyre health. No. Or friendly units gain 10 HP and Heartless. They can't be healed. Oh, there's an artifact. Can we actually heal anything right now? I think we have no heal, so this logically is the best thing. Sure, let's try it. So we can't heal our units anymore. So don't take any spells that come up saying heal. We can upgrade our champion. I can have more multi-strike or inspire, apply reap through to enemy units. Honestly, give me multi-strike and more HP. That seems like a better deal. And spells. Upgraded cards cost one less. Will I play this if it costs one less? Probably. Upgrade a spell to gain permafrost. So it'll stay in my hand until I desperately need it. Is there anything I want on permafrost? No. There is something I would like to reduce the cost of though, so... And there's no eligible things here, so I'm going to reroll this time. Yeah, -1. So what am I thinking of? Wurmkin etchings. Reduce the cost. Upgrade spell to remove consuming cost +1. Okay. There is a potential synergy here. Because I could infinitely get back consumed cards. Do I want that though? Honestly, it could be nice and shelter, but... I think I'm going to put it on Wurmkin etchings. So I can pull back 5 consumed cards and just replay them. I think magic power is, again, yeah, pointless, and I have nothing to do there. What's in the middle, by the way? Oh, make it harder again. Piercing. I presume piercing means it goes through armor and shields. I can't. I thought we might be able to, like, ignore it, but okay, fair enough, we can't. Upgrade spell to cost -2. Is there a spell that costs 2 at the moment? Nope. Okay. Sacrifice a unit to infuse into another one. You know what I'm thinking? What if I put Kinhost Vessel into my Legion of Wax? Not enough units to synthesize. Oh, you can't do one that's been done before. Okay. Okay, this was pointless. We have enough difficulty anyway, so let's go on. Right, what is your deal? You gain 1 attack and... Oh, revenge, sorry. When damaged, so you gain an attack when it's damaged. Okay, you're pretty annoying then. Non-boss enemies units restore all health when they move between floors. No, I don't want to do that. We don't need the gold anymore. It's a lot of gold, by the way, but... You have multi-strike, you're horrible, and you're just okay unit. Okay, I think we can deal with this. Right, we've had a pretty poor summoning, actually, on this floor. The draft is at the front, which we don't really want, but... That being said, we have plays to make. You summon it in the wrong order, I'm not going to lie. I wish you would do that slightly differently. We can bring things back, though. And that is definitely what we're going to be doing. I don't think this moves the needle for us. No, that won't move the needle for us. So we might as well do it on this floor. And we don't want to play... Well, I say we don't want to play Burnout to a unit, sure. Stick it on the draft, but it's actually pointless because I think you're going to die instantaneously. Being able to move all units around the cart would be quite nice, actually. Oh, stealth would be perfect. Lovely. Lovely little bit of stealth. We can't reform any units, interestingly, so I guess our summoned units don't count. Okay, that's fine. So what do I want to place? I want to use... Fractures. Keep fracturing him. And let's go. I think you're going to die anyway on the next floor. They killed our Legion, which summons more guys, so that's pretty funny. Honestly, let's go. Doo-doo-doo. I think I might gain the armor on the middle floor. No, I won't, because there's no things here. You, I don't mind about. Do I purchase from my deck now? Honestly, if we were going to get the event that would help for that, I think we would have had it by now, so I am going to purchase it. Goodbye. 120 damage. Deal 15 damage twice. If he kills something, we're happy. Kill him, please. Oh, maybe I should have killed you, actually, since you do 5 damage to the front unit. Oh, well. Giraffe, gain more burnout, because you need it. And I might as well use Extract 3. Where am I going to use Extract 3? Let's use it on the floor that we gain no benefit. By the way, you're surviving right now, which scares the hell out of me. I can't really do anything. Oh, no, I could do something. I could do 120 damage to you. You're still going to make it. We're still fine, but kind of spooky. So this is doing 55 damage to all units. That feels pretty strong. So goodbye. It's also an attack up for all these little plebs. Deal 15 damage twice. If it kills something, then we're happy. Can you please stop talking to me? Oh, there's nothing to extract. Okay. Then reap him, kill him, and then give me my consumed power back, please. Okay, things are looking pretty nice so far. Are we going to consume some more cards? Yeah, sure we will. Consume. And we can apply armor and consume again, or we can play burnout. You're going to die though in one attack, so there is no point in burnout on you unless I can keep you alive. You haven't got stealth anymore either. Okay, let's reap you. Oh, I could with the armor actually. Okay, that's how we'll play this. Let's play it smarter then. Like that. Reform a unit. Oh my word. I can't place you right now, but that's hilarious. And then armor 10 to everything, and you're gonna die. Oh no. He's still alive. So we're doing 900 damage to the boss right now, which is pretty good. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna reap you. I'm gonna reap you. I'm going to shelter for armor, and then I'm gonna enter. Remember, he picks up attack. It shouldn't be the end of the world. I think we're going to be fine, but it is a bit spicy. You can see why I'm on high speed, by the way. So we've still got this Legion of Wax, but I can't place him. Honestly, this might be enough. Stealth and consume. Yep, that's enough to kill. Let's just be amusing. Let's get rid of you two because you're annoying. Reform a unit. Who is it? It's the Kinho's Vessel. Sure, get on this floor and enter. So how do I feel right now? I feel like this run is going excellent. Admittedly on an easy setting. We honestly could take units still too. Gain 1 ember per thingy. Okay. I'll take that. Do I want this unit though? Not really. Deal damage to enemy units equal 3 times the number of friendly units' deaths? No. Reform a unit, apply more? No. You don't need them. Give me the money. Right, I can duplicate a unit. Why not? What do you think I want to duplicate? How about if I get, like, a bunch of Legion of Waxes on the middle floor? Yeah, that'd be fun. Upgrade a spell to remove consume or cost 1 less. Cost 1 less is always going to be nice. What do I want to cost 1 less? Something I'm going to use multiple times. Engulfed in smoke, you can cost less. Purge a card from my deck. There are cards I want to purge from my deck now. Which card do I desperately want to purge from my deck? Honestly, I think I still remove the things that reform units. They don't have any benefit to me, really. I should have actually looked for the trinket selection first. I can't afford any of them now, but when you play a unit, reduce a card in your hands to 0. Okay, we've kind of misplayed, but that's fine. I would have taken that. Gain an artifact. Steward units get better, no. 50% chance to remove all buff effects on enemy units when they enter your train. That seems pretty good. So let's take Cleansing Water. The difficulty is very high right now. That hasn't escaped my gaze, but let's keep going. So this is the normal fight boss, but we have got more than 100 patch shards. So who knows? So he's going to remove all buff and debuff effect stacks. Which includes burnout, so that's probably the only thing we have to worry about. We've had a incredible summoning on this floor. And by incredible, I mean kind of weird summoning. Okay, you get going. Oh, I probably should have played Bounding Echoes then. I don't think we doubled down on the misplay. And this is pointless. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have placed it. The only reason I want to play it early is because we want it to come around multiple times. You're going to take 50 damage right now. Honestly, I don't want you to take 50 damage. We can bring that back. There's no worry there. We're still building early on. So here comes our Glare Minder to help save the day. This is excellent. This is just going to clear out most of the enemies on this floor. Then what am I looking for? Honestly, keep my units up here alive. I could put more armor on me right now. And you know what? I will. Right, Kinhost Vessel gives us a reason to not just spam our echoes away. You can come up here. You're dead already, so that's fine. I can extract 3 to draw 3 cards and apply Consume to the spells drawn. Okay. This can't have Consume on it. That's funny. I didn't realize that's how that worked. So I am going to play you. Give me all those consumed cards back. I can gain 1 energy. Okay. I've done it in the wrong order. I can gain 1 energy per thing, but honestly, that's not important right now. Actually, it doesn't matter. Give me 1 energy and kill this unit. I guess I'm going to apply that to you. Reform a random unit, doesn't matter. Do it there. And you start eating up. Right, we have Bounding Echoes again. And am I going to play Bounding Echoes? Yes. Where am I going to place it? Here. I'm not sure I really want to use any more things up there, but for right now, give me more armor down here. I want these to survive for as long as can. More armor down here. And you have a lot of HP, so have less HP, please. Oh, Ember Drain is horrible, by the way. So Ember Drain 2 means I lose 2 Ember. I forgot about those guys that haunt my dreams. Anyway, we can kill a unit, or I can just give stealth to my units to save some HP. Or I can just do, you know, 50 damage to everyone. That seems a solid place to start, so let's do that. But we shouldn't do it first. This is what we want to do first. Then, honestly, I really want to place a card up here. I think I'm going to save the Revenge of the Damned. Actually, there's no point. It costs 0. The play is fine. It hits the boss for more. And I will use Primitive Mold up here. Gives me a card back, which is the Draft. And the Draft, for now, can just sit up here. Excellent. Things right now feel really good. We can keep playing Reap on units, but I think for now we're going to put Consume on all our things that we draw. Yeah. Extract off this floor where we don't really need the stuff. Right, I can do 30 damage. I can do 30 damage and gain Echoes, so I will do that. I can apply Burnout and attack. So you're dead now. How many more have you got till Shell? Shell 5, okay. Then I have no one to resummon. I'm going to leave you for now. That floor, 1 enemy's going to survive, but I think I clear it on this floor now, so I'm going to put it on the box. Get reaped, son. I do have some Pyre health as well. I can like use that if I need to, but I really don't want to. None of you are the Ember Drain guys, which is excellent. You're dead. Who is going to take the most damage right now? Honestly, it's this middle floor, but I don't mind the middle floor taking that much damage. That being said, these gain attack, so let's do that. You can take a few hits. This does a hell of a lot of damage across, and I can hit the boss with it if I put it in the middle. Do I care about hitting the boss though? Not really. I should really think what I'm doing on the rest of my turn. I think I extract here actually. What's in my discard pile now? Oh, that's interesting. That must be a bug. Because the card that said that it couldn't be consumed has been consumed. Either way, I think it's irrelevant. That being said, it's annoying. So you get done like that. Honestly, I'll save this. You won't be consumed, but you'll kill a unit saving no damage. This should come down here. Okay, I know how to play this now. Reap. Reap. And enter. So we have 6 cards in our deck right now. And we're on the final wave. And you're only taking 400 damage, which is a bit scary. How about if I engulf in smoke? You're now taking 1,869 damage. That I like. How about if I do this? You're taking nearly the full amount of damage, but not quite the full amount of damage. How about if I do this and get the cards back that I just played, and then I play more stealth to myself? Yeah, now you're dead. How about if I just do this, though, as well, just to, like, really rub it in, and maybe I'll throw this at you, and maybe I'll try and make this shell guy. Excellent. This deck is excellent. But I think we're going to be fighting the true boss now, who I've never seen before. Cool. I killed him on the first floor. So this used to be the end of the game, but it appears he's no longer the end of the game. The Last Divinity. Purify. After a debuff deals damage to this unit, removes that debuff. Okay. He has 2,500 HP and 3 attack. The Last Divinity has different status effects on each floor and gains 7 attack when it gains Relentless. Okay. Let's see what your deal is. Loving the music. We've got a really weird floor again. We have a glare mine running though, so that's not too bad. Right, what am I going to do down here? Well, you are going to be summoned. You are going to be summoned. We're going to engulf in smoke. And then I'm going to fracture a unit. By the way, you have more than 2,000 attack. You have 4,000 attack. You have spell shield, so that's kind of pointless. But I do want to keep gaining things for the charge echoes. We have a sweeper on this floor, so I'm not too worried about it. So honestly, I think I'm going to put this in the boss. And then I don't know if we consume this right now. Honestly, I will do. I think I'm not going to play that card that draws 3 cards, unless I have to. That puts consume on things. It kind of ruins my deck. Also, this is kind of annoying, but I'm going to put the other sweeper on here. And then I think I immediately start returning consumed cards to my hand. Shelter, nice. I'm going to put another... You're gaining HP right now. Why are you gaining HP? I don't know why you're gaining HP. Oh, is it off this guy? Yeah, it's off this guy. Oh, fine. I'll put Reap on this guy then. Not doing a lot of damage this turn, not gonna lie. I can't but notice that every floor is taking a ton of damage as well, which is a bit worrisome. Right. Oh, I don't have any ways to gain more echoes, which is kind of annoying. Let's try and kill units across here. We have a unit to reform. Who is it? Oh, the Kinhost Vessel. I don't know if I really want to play you here. Just die up there, please. And honestly, I think every other card I hold on to. I guess we use the Consume card just to like keep our HP high. Our middle floor is where it's at right now. Right, Bounding Echoes. Get done. Okay, 30 damage, and we gain more crystals. Get done. Is the giraffe in here somewhere? I can't see him, so I'm going to say no. If he dies, we'll come back and put him on a different floor. Let's gain shelter on this floor. But first, we should fracture someone. You're dead. Oh, well, it's actually now just placing bosses down. I can see why this is difficult now. You be reaped. And then... do I shelter here or here? Honestly, I think I shelter here. These guys I really want to keep alive more. Can I put... I can't burn out. It has to be, yeah, a friendly unit. We'll just hold the burn out card. Right. Multi-strikers. I don't really appreciate you in our deck. Let me gain 4 Ember, though. That feels a strong place to start. Similarly, I think I'm going to purge this out of my deck now, but is there a better way of purging it? Let's make sure you die. Then I bring back the 5 consumed cards back into my deck, use this, and who's going to take the most damage right now is you. So stealth. Bit worried about not killing him, I'm not going to lie. And the draft must be somewhere because I've not seen him. He's probably in this mess somewhere. Oh, anyway. Give me full amount of energy again, please, game. So we have now got the Kinhost Pupa. I'm just seeing if he gets improved, but I don't think he does. I can gain armor on friendly units. Right, you're not dying, which is a bit concerning to me. You will die in 2 hits, though, so I'm not that concerned. Just worried that he's going to die, though. Either way, gain armor up here, gain armor down here, use a weight of contrition, get up here, and enter. You have quite a nice thin deck, but I said you have no way of healing right now, so the only way to save that top unit is through armor. Opaya did take some damage then, but that's fine. Right, here's another boss. I don't want to put consume on my spells, so I'm not going to do it, and I don't seem to pull them back. The problem is, like, if I hit my 2 mana card, which I think is in my draw pile... No, it's not in my draw pile. Okay, new strategy. I am going to use this. I'll extract 3 from here. Because it hits 3 cards I don't really mind if they die. Or get consumed. I think I could bring them back. And what am I going to do? I might start stacking up Burnout on this unit. Who has multi-strike. And if he dies, he dies. I can reform a random unit. Kinhost Vessel. You have Burnout 2 now, so you're not terrible. You also have 21 HP. Our top unit is going to die. I think I've accepted it. I think I'm accepting putting all my eggs in this basket rather than this one. That being said, do I want my Pyre to take some more damage? No. Let's take 3 less damage. It's kind of a shame that all our Wax Legions went on 1 floor. If they split up, I think we'd be A-okay. Okay, we can do 30 damage to every unit, which is enough to kill them. So, let us play this. Return 5 remove from play cards. Let's just wipe out this floor as much as I can. Perfect. You're taking 204 damage. Okay. Again, that's pretty spicy for us. Because we have no unit on the top floor. Again, game, are you okay? Again, don't adjust your screen. That was apparently my game just breaking, nearly. Okay, I can't do anything about this guy. Are you going to kill my Pyre? No. So, I guess I leave you alone. I do have 2 of you guys now. You're going to extinguish. That's kind of annoying. So how about you don't extinguish? It's interesting that they retain the burning stack. I've done this really stupidly, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to do this. I want my guys down here to stay alive as possible. I think you're going to put Ember Drain on me. Oh no, you put the Constriction thing. Don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, Pyre is pretty low on the old HP, but... Right, I really don't want you to die. So, how about you don't die? So I might use this for the extract cost. Honestly, you get out my deck, I don't need you anymore. Sure, extract 1. Oh, you're dead already. Using my deck anymore? Yeah, sure, bring the Bogfly back to the party. You just go up here, please. He's not even going into the final battle form. Do we just kill him outside the battle? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% certain what's going on here. But it's working, I can't complain. I guess he starts his attacks on the middle floor. We win! Anyway. Fireworks going off. Beautiful. And we've got a victory. First victory with the Wurmkin, first victory against the difficult boss. Obviously we were on Covenant level, like, 1. We've golden, like, 16 of our cards. Excellent. Our Wurmkin level is going up. So we've unlocked a new card. Echo Snare. Consume, apply Reap 2 to enemy units. Okay. And Done Echo. 1 additional card in each draft pack will be infused. That seems pretty good. Another level. Extract 3. Apply Melee Weakness 3. So that must be a new thing for the Wurmkin, because I don't remember Melee Weakness. The next time this unit is attacked, it takes that much damage again for each stack of Melee Weakness. The next time the unit is attacked... Oh, okay, sorry. You weaken an enemy to your attacks. That seems pretty good. Increase on each floor the echo capacity. I can see why that's strong too. Excellent. So as you can see, this is my like book, which shows you your progress. Wurmkin have got their own little separate page. Okay. So yeah, we've got a first victory here. We'll probably do some more Wurmkin runs after this because I want to level the class up. I think everyone else I was already... How do I go back to the... Oh, base game. I see. Oh, I see what they've done. So yeah, this is my progress from before, so I think I'd unlocked basically everything. I apparently am missing an Umbra card, so... And I've not seen one of the Melting Remnant cards. As I said, I played this up to like clan level 12, which isn't too bad, so... We'll do some more runs with the Wurmkin, but for now, I think we'll call it there. That was an excellent run for the first time. The DLC seems excellent. The new extra boss is hard. Even on Covenant 1, we kind of like... I know it didn't look like we struggled, but the Wax Legion provides so much of an attack boost to you that it's almost a run-winning card on its own. I think the next run, and we'll probably go up another level, will be much, much harder. Also, the other classes have 2 champions, and we have not unlocked the Wurmkin second one, so there's a lot more for us to play, but I think we'll be seeing a lot more Wurmkin runs in the future. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Everything helps, and we'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.